coming back into your kids area, this is probably another favorite area of mine. The boys absolutely love it. Now, we have changed this around quite often, believe it or not. We always change this area. We used to have 2 baskets down the back here, and now we don't. We've made it into kind of like a little nook for them. So like the pillows here will go down the back, and they just sit there and read their books and play and things. So this is quite a big space. Now, when it comes to bedding for the kids area, this was probably my biggest thing ever. I'm a linen woman. I love my linen, and I couldn't justify spending the money on like the caravan zip bedding. I couldn't justify it. I couldn't understand why I was gonna then look at paying, you know, the $215. So I went and got Adair's Doona covers and the bedding and the sheets and everything like that. And you know what? It is actually my biggest regret. I wish I had of, or we wish we had of, spent the money and actually paid, you know, and had gotten the Wanderlust bedding for, you know, the $215 that now we're looking at having to buy. So, you know, weigh that up. Have a good think about that. You know, as much as I love the colours of the bed, you know, the kids' bedding and things, it is such a nightmare trying to not only clean the beds, because, you know, sand, biscuits, crumbs, they all get in the bed with my youngings. Cleaning the bed, making the bed. My God, it is so difficult to make it. I'm as you can see, I'm quite short. So I have to get a step ladder into here in order to make this bed. Now that's just, to me, stupid. So have a real think about that. Definitely Wanderlust bedding. You know, I'm about to purchase some of her bedding, you know, just for the kids ones. For our bed, it's fine. You know, just your standard sheets and things like that. Perfectly fine. It makes no difference. But for the kids in the bunks, definitely just have a think about changing that over. Coming into, you get your Sirocco fans. We opted for the black ones. Again, just to match our black tapping. We're all about matchy-matchy here. Coming into this, they get a cupboard. They get a cupboard at the top. So how awesome is that? So you lift it up, and it's got all the bits and bobs in it. At the moment, it's got Lewis's books in it, and his like trains and his fishing bits and pieces as well. So, which is great. And it just looks in. So super easy. The kids actually can't, they haven't really, well, Lewis has, he's worked out how to get into them, but if you've got younger kids, they can't work that out. It's all latched in from underneath. You get your own window as well, so which is another awesome feature. So that opens up. We're at Winter Bandy at the moment, so absolutely beautiful, beautiful weather. Comes with a blind, so obviously blind up, blind down. Into Benjamin's bed as well. It's very much the same ordeal. The only thing is, I'll just move his fan. He's actually got more room, bugger. So he fits, so your bottom bunk, you get more room. So it goes, it's more, what would you say? It's more deeper for them, so you can fit more in there. So he holds a lot more stuff. For the, I had gone through and put hooks as well at the ends of their beds, like at the top, at the front of their beds, and that just holds like their hats. It also holds, you know, anything really. Like Lewis, if he doesn't want his hat up there, he'll actually put his headphones up there. So that's always a really nifty little trick, you know, just to keep stuff uncluttered and up there. Down the bottom, as you can see, we've got the 3 drawers. So we've got 1, 2, 3. For the first one, this used to hold all their winter stuff. We've actually gone through, as I said earlier before, we'd taken the baskets out of their bed, and we've put all their toys in this first drawer. Best decision we made was putting all the toys in here, because we found that the kids just weren't playing with things. Because I couldn't see it, they weren't touching it. They've come in here. They know how to open these drawers. So Benjamin, especially Benjamin, pulls it out, toys everywhere. But at the end of the day, it's really easy. Just quick it up, throw it in here, shut the drawer, out of sight, out of mind. Coming into the second drawer, here is Benjamin's drawer. It's a bit empty. We're off grid. I ain't doing washing. We've got these dividers. I got these dividers from Kmart. You can snap them off and make them whatever length that you want. I think these were about $5. I might be wrong. They might have been cheaper. But anyway, that's what I had done. And same thing again. Yeah, Lewis's drawer comes all the way out again. I'm in the road, so Max won't be able to see, but it does. It comes all the way out. So you can see there, massive, massive room. It holds everything, just apart from their winter clothes. Their winter clothes don't live in there. That lives in Max's drawers. Up here in the back, this is Max's domain. This is his department, but it is more storage. It is just, there's so much storage. So in this basket here, we've got Max's painting because he loves art. So this is his painting section, but it also holds all of like our cameras, our DJIs, our drones, everything. Same over here. So I'll pull this out so you can see how big the basket is and how much room you've actually got in there as well. So, and I can reach this too. As I said, I'm 161 centimeters. So for me, this is great that everything's at my height. It's awesome. We've got the washing machine. This is also another one of my favorite sections here. I had gone through and ordered this off Stitch and Straw. They make amazing boho stuff. I didn't want to show my washing machine. I wanted it to look like it just didn't exist. It's just like a little nook didn't exist. So this is amazing. So this is super light. I did spend a bit of money on this. I'm not going to tell Max how much, but it just hides up. So I just put a little hook with the 3M sticky on it, and then it just sits on there. So we've got the Kamiq, yeah, sorry, couldn't pronounce it. Kamiq washing machine. Now this is 2.5 litres. Kilos, sorry, not litres, kilos. Washing machine. It is amazing. Now, people never believe me when I say I get my King Doona cover in here. I know, sounds ridiculous, but I do. I get it in. So everything, every piece of linen that you actually see in this van, I get it into this washing machine, and I still have room. So, and it washes quite well. Now, with it though, I had found, we started off with the liquid. We ventured away from the liquid. So I've actually gone to the sheets. So the sheets are amazing. They smell so clear. Not so clear. They smell really lovely. I will put in the bio what I got for that, but I found that worked better than the powder and the liquid. I found that the smell was coming out was just not the greatest, but by switching to the sheets, you actually get more for your money. They're better for the environment, and they make your clothes smell a lot nicer. So preference for everybody, but for us, that's what we've got. Down here, again, this is my shell kind of nook as well. In the back, just over here, this here is your, just move my shells, this here is your diesel hot water system. So if you press it, it'll come on. It's already now heating up our water. So
you want to make sure it's on an infinity.
You want it, yeah, okay. So you want it on the infinity here. So when it's on that, that means it's heating up your water. So to turn it, make sure that green light's on, that means it's on. Turn it off when it's done, and it'll go into your white light. So I'll put that back. So just to touch base on the, zone venturing away from the gas and venturing into the diesel, it is, again, it's the best thing that they've done. Putting that diesel in, we're able to put it on, and you only got to wait a minute. Then you have abundance amount of hot water. And for Max, it's such a big thing for Max. Max is a shower man, loves to just stand up. God knows what he does, but he'll spend at least 20-30 minutes in the shower. You put that on and you leave that on while the whole time he's having a shower, it doesn't run out of hot water. You've always got hot water on the go. So, but a tip, make sure you turn that hot water off, because a few times Max has actually left it on, had a shower, gone to bed, woken up in the morning, and the thing's still running. You will burn through your diesel quite quickly. in saying that, with it, we had filled up our diesel tanks. So you get 2, so 1 on either side out the front. So Max will show you that in the other video. You get 2 diesel tanks. If we had filled them up at Kununurra, and we have only just had to fill them up now, that's been 2 months. So that just goes to show you how long that diesel actually lasts when we have this on quite a lot. And we're a family of 4. That wasn't even empty. There you go. So when we had to fill it up, where was it? We filled it up here in Exmouth. It wasn't even empty. So it still probably had about that much left. The diesel lasts a long time. So that's another thing to think about when you're, I guess, choosing vans and things like that. If they've got gas, for us, again, as I said, we loved the gas. We wanted the gas. Having the diesel, I couldn't switch over to gas. You cannot convince me to switch to gas. Having the diesel, 10 out of 10. Absolutely love it. Coming down into this second drawer here, well, the first drawer here, sorry, cupboard. This here is my linen. So this holds like the tea towels, spare towels, the cleaning department. But I will show you here as well. This is another great little tip that we had learned from Hangaroo, from the handover. There's a plate just here. This here gets quite warm. So if you've got like, I guess, damp tea towel or something like that, fold it up, chuck it in here. It's gonna be crystal warm. Like, it is going to be piping hot. It heats up because in here is your hot water system. Okay, so this here gets really hot. Don't touch it like I just did, but it's cold. You've also got your water filter, just to show you here as well. So everything, in the sense of water and hot water, it's all in here. Up the back here, when you want to use your washing machine, this tap here, this is to turn your washing machine on and off. So to flick it, you just turn it. Sorry, I'm on a really weird angle. And that's on, and then to turn it off, you just put it back. Make sure you turn that on and off. My father-in-law is an electrician. He has always said from me from the get-go, once you have finished with the washing machine, you turn it off. Don't leave it running. Why? The pressure builds up behind it and you will burst your pipes, okay? So that's just a little tip, not a zone tip, it's my tip. Turn it off when you finish using.